Good evening, everyone. I hope we're all well. We're now live. Yeah, it's me, Simon. Hope you're all well. Here to give readings for people. Put your name up in the comments and ask for a reading, and I'll give a reading to anyone that I feel drawn to, as I always do. So if you just put up you fancy the reading or something, or you'd like a few words, and I'll come to you. And like I say, as I always do, I'll just come to those who I feel drawn to. I will say, guys, just understand at the moment there's a lot going on. We're dealing with a lot. We're dealing with a lot of emotions. We're dealing a lot with mental issues. We're dealing with a lot of frequency and energy changes. You notice people being removed out your life. You notice people coming back to your life, and you notice that there's new people coming into life. So there's a whole raft of things that are going on. And whatever situation that you're dealing with, whether it's personal, good evening, Maxine, good evening, Anne, good evening, Chrissy, whether it's personal, whether it's to your work life, into relationships, whatever it may be, there's going to be disruptions around somewhere. So just bear that in mind, and understand also as well that people around you, everywhere around you, people are all suffering, and we're all dealing with things. Okay, so and also don't forget we've got the solar eclipse coming up in a few days. That's gonna, and also same day is a new moon. So lots of manifestation energy, lots of things going on. So bear that in mind. So as I said to a service just a few hours ago, a simple smile to a stranger in the street, a please and a thank you, and and politeness, and all of that. And if we do all of that while in our everyday lives, we're spreading the light, and all we can do is concentrate on our lives, do what we're doing, but bear in mind that we're all facing our battles, we're all facing issues and difficulties. Okay, so I was just rambling on there really until I felt a thing, and I'm going to come to Anne Marie, if that's okay. Anne Marie Newman. If I do call your name, just acknowledge in the comments that yeah, me too, Chris. Yeah, I just can't wait for all the retrograde to finish. But Anne Marie Newman, are you there, please, Anne Marie? If you could just respond, just say yes, and I know I've got you, and then I carry on with the reading. Anne Marie Newman, are you there, sweetie? There we go. She's there. Good. Right. So again, hi Anne. Thank you. If you just keep coming with the messages that I give the message, just say yes, no, whatever. We can keep it going and keep that link going. But linking into you, Anne. Right. Cool. As I just tapped into your energy there, Anne, it feels like a whirlwind is all around you. It feels like you got 101 things to do, 101 things going on in your mind, and it feels like you got 101 decisions to make as well, and you're really not sure where you're going or what to do, or what's going on. I hope this makes sense to you. I've got a gentleman that's connecting to me. I do feel like he's grandfather, or on grandfather level. I do feel he's coming through with a sense of clarity. As I connect with him and his energy, I do feel that there's a clarity. It's like that's why you're here. Okay, I do feel that there's a sense of clarity with him, as in he comes through, and he was like that when he was living. He knew exactly what he was doing or whatever. And I'm not saying it's an overconfidence or anything else. He was just confident in himself, and he just got on with things and things like that. And that's why he's coming through and coming here. And he's saying to you, you need to do one step at a time, small steps, baby steps, one step at a time. And it's I'd also say, Anne, would you understand that as I connect to your energy, it's gone straight to my stomach, and I feel an upset stomach, and I feel really quite nauseous in my stomach, and I feel it's connected to you, Anne, or someone directly around you. Would that make sense so far, Anne? If you could point up that anything I've said so far makes sense to you, but I just do feel that there's my stomach's doing wash machines and everything else, and I get a knotted stomach, and I'm really feeling quite nauseous as well. Okay, I do feel a lot of that is anxiety, stress, and worry with all the things that are going on. I do feel that there's a move coming up for you. um or I feel that there's a move going on and you may end up being moved. I don't know if it's a choice or it's enforced, but I do feel that you will be relocating home or moving home, or there's a move of home around you of some kind. Okay. But I don't feel it's necessarily a bad thing. I think maybe thank you to Donna. But I do feel that there's there's a lot of turmoil around you, and I got to be really honest with you. You're trying to move house, okay? I feel that there's a lot of difficulties there and things like that, but I do feel that the house move is going to come, okay? I do feel that there's other things around you that are out your control that's hindering that moving process or hindering what you're trying to do, but I do feel that there is a move coming with you, and I feel it will happen, okay? And that other people are not delaying it on purpose, but I just feel there's other people that don't exactly, make it easy, if that makes sense. I'll be honest with you as well. I don't know why. Why do I see lots of children, or why do I see children around you, Anne? I see children and children's voices and laughter around you. I also feel there's children in spirit as well, if I'm honest. I hope you can take this very emotive and emotional, so I understand it. But I do feel uh, children in spirit, but I also see children around you and children's voices and laughter. Also, Anne, I'm being shown. Okay, that makes sense. So that looks like it's coming up, darling. You're trying to work with kids. I do feel that's coming up with seeing loads of children as well. I'm also being told they want to tell you you are good enough. Does that make sense? I'm being shown that you are good enough. I don't know if it's a personal thing or something, but I'm being shown that you are good enough. You are worthy enough. I don't know why they keep telling me to tell you that, and they keep, repeating it. Okay. But there you go then. Stop telling yourself that you're not good enough. You are good enough. And I feel that with all these things that are going on and everything else, it almost feels like you're not good enough because of all these things that are going on. And they're saying, no, that's not to do that. I also being shown that you're having a clearing. Some things are being removed out of your life. I feel that one or two people are going to be removed out of your life as well. And one or two situations are going to be removed out of your life. But I feel it's a clearing, and they're trying to clear the way to allow you to move forward with this move, trying to move house, blah blah blah. I feel that there's like a root and branch clearing. It's like someone's using my hand and just clearing the decks. That's how I'm being shown it, clearing the decks, and they're trying to clear the way. Okay, so I feel with all the things that are going on in your life, I feel that you may have to go through them all and work out what's important to keep and what can be let go of. And I feel that you need to let go of those things that no longer serve you. It may cause you a mental and emotional sort of turmoil and disagreement or whatever in your mind, but I do feel that there is a sense of that's weird. My mind's just completely gone off center. I got it. I'm back. Sorry about that. My mind went completely blank, and I don't know what that was about. I don't know if you can take that and understand why it's that, Anne, but it's almost like my mind went completely blank. So I don't know if there's someone in spirit that I've just connected to that had Alzheimer's or dementia or something like that, but my mind went really confused and it went blank. I'm going to get back to getting on message, and the message about is like, you need to let go of those things that no longer serve you, whether it's people, situations, jobs, whatever. If it's not providing your life with anything in any way, I feel that you need to start deciding what you keep and what you let go. I've just been shown that there's a dog in spirit or a small dog that's come through and wants to be known and recognized that they've got the dog in spirit. Um, yeah, they're pulling away, sweetheart. I'm being shown snowdrops, which usually indicate to me a January time because the snowdrops are January. Okay, cool. We just want to say thing, but I want you to know like I said, January, I'm seeing snowdrops of Jan. God, this is confusing. I apologize about the bittiness. The energies are very strange at the moment, and this connection is bitty. I'm getting it like Morse code. So I do apologize, but I am being shown, I will get this. I am being shown January and snowdrops. So January is important. So birthday, anniversary, or passing of somebody. I'm also being given to give to you jasmine. So someone like the smell of jasmine, and or jasmine in general, or jasmine bush, or jasmine tea, or whatever. But jasmine, I'm being shown big bush of jasmine, and also someone's clumped up a load of jasmine to give to you as a load of uh, as a bunch of flowers. So please take their love, Anne. Okay, 2 seconds. I've got a female that's connecting with me, and she's showing me a gatto cake. And I'm not just saying an older woman baking and all that. I'm not saying put that aside. She's showing me a gatto cake. So I don't know if it's a Black Forest gatto, but I'm seeing layers of cake with creams and cherries and all that. So I'm assuming it's a Black Forest gatto, but she's showing me that. She's just instantly coming with that and things. So please take their love, sweetheart, and I'll move on. But please take their love. I need to move on because a couple of names are jumping out to me as well. I do, as I always say, guys. Hi, Stacey. Nice to see you, sweetie. I do come to those who I feel drawn to. So you're more than welcome, man. So I do come to, and I apologize if I don't get to everyone, but I want to see who I'm getting drawn to. Danny Williamson. Danny, are you there, sweetie? Danny Williamson, are you there? Danny Williamson, are you there, sweetie? If there you go, Danny. Nice. There we go. Like I say, if people answer me, then I know you're hearing me, and I know I can get the message across. I hope you're well, Danny. I'm going to be honest, Danny. How I work, I do bring in spirits. I get messages from your loved ones, but I'll also psychically connect to you and read your energy as well. And as soon as I read your energy, Danny, it feels like you're having to protect your energy around you. I feel that there's people around you that are focusing their attention on you, and it's almost like you're trying to hold them off or get them to leave you alone, or to push them away. I hope that makes sense, but I just feel that your energy is really quite guarded, and you're trying to protect your energy because too many people are focusing their energy and their attention onto you. Does that make sense so far, Danny? Like I say, if you carry on, just giving messages as I go along, and then we know that we're getting through. Perfect. But I do feel, like I said, that you've got a very protective energy. Okay, because I feel that there's people that are around you are directing their attention at you, or they're wanting more of you than, not that what you're willing to give, that they're wanting to take more than what they're entitled to, I feel, or they're wanting you to do, to change your ways, or to change your way of thinking to suit what they want or how they want. And I've got a male and female in spirit. I do feel that they're definitely male. Nan and granddad, because they're standing next to each other and they're older people, but I also feel it's a nan and granddad, that one wasn't the dominant one or the over than the other. I do feel that the nan and granddad that stood side by side each other, because I feel that they were actually friends as well as partners, but they're standing next to me and they're trying to give you, or they're around you, and they're saying you need to keep that strength that you've got. You need to stand your ground and draw that line. And when someone says to you that you're disrespecting them, your reply needs to be, no, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm respecting me and my boundaries. And they're saying that you need to stand your ground and keep your feet on the ground and don't budge, because you haven't done anything wrong. And I do feel that there's people that would take advantage of you. Does that make sense? That was your great grand and granddad. Okay. But I do feel that there's people that would take advantage, or trying to take advantage of you. Also, I get the feeling, and don't think that you are, because you're not, but they're giving me the feeling, or someone's showing me, that people think that you're stupid, that you're not intelligent, that you can be taken advantage of or manipulated or whatever because you can't work it out or you're over there. And they're saying, no, you're not that. You're not stupid. You're not any because you see right through them. I hope all this is making sense to you so far, Danny. Okay. Why they could you understand why they're now showing me jelly and ice cream and jelly and cream like as in a child's party? I feel that there's been a child's party or child or a younger person's birthday recently or in the last month or two because they're showing me they want to acknowledge or it's coming up in the next month, but they're showing me like jelly and ice cream or jelly and cream. So I don't if it's maybe something that you enjoyed or whatever, but I feel it's more to do with a child and a child's birthday party that they want to acknowledge. They're also showing me I had this earlier actually. I've also shown me a red poinsettia, those red flowers that you get up at Christmas time. So either someone beginning of March, okay, perfect. They're really showing me someone's absolutely adores Christmas, or someone was known for having a red poinsettia, one of these, things at Christmas, one of these plants at Christmas. So they're dragging me to Christmas time, and the month of December specifically. So not just Christmas, but there's something else in December as well that they want to acknowledge. Would you understand, Danny, that they're showing me and the energy that I'm feeling from you is I feel that you want to drive yourself forward, as in you want to start your own business or you want to start doing stuff for yourself because they're showing me that you either do that or that's what you're planning on doing. Okay, another daughter birthday in December, perfect. But they're showing that you're getting restless and it's almost like you want to work for yourself or you've had enough of doing what other people want you to do or something like that. But I feel like you want to drive yourself forward and start your own business, or you're already starting your own business and they're saying you need to drive it forward. Would that make sense to you so far, Danny? I've also just showing me as well an old style teddy bear. You know the ones that have the joints in you where you can move the arms and all that. An old style. I wouldn't say it's a stiff bear, but it's that style of bear. And they've got a red bow around the teddy bears. Um, wow. Yeah, I can get that. I can get that. Um, I've seen the teddy bear, like I said, the red bow, so they're showing me that. But I want to go back to what you just saying. You feel what you want to do with your life. When they're saying about working for yourself, I feel that there's something you could be doing that you could do online or from home that will start bringing an income. It may be slow and steady to begin with, or it may take a little while. But I do feel that there's things that you stiff bear, not Stein bear. I do feel that there's things that you could do as they call like a side hustle or something that if you started off, it would escalate to the point that it could end up bringing you a half decent income and a half decent lifestyle. Okay. Now they're just showing me, sorry for pulls in there. They're just showing me as well the energy that surrounds you, Danny, and everything else. Because obviously what you said, you're obviously extremely busy and always on the go, and there's always things to do and everything else. And it's like from the second you get up to the second you go to bed, there's always something going on and everything else. But they're showing me that you there you go. So strange. I've been looking at what I could start doing from home. So do it, Danny. Get out there, do it. You can do stuff from home, okay? You can do stuff online, even if it takes you a little while to learn it. There's something that you can do. But they're also showing me with the energy that's around you is it's almost like you don't get much adult time or you don't get much you time. And they're saying you really need to try and find a way of getting just a couple of hours each week or something else for yourself. Whether it's sitting and having a bath or it's getting out and spending time with friends, but it's almost like they're saying you need some adult time. Does that make sense? And need some time to find who you are again as Danny the person, not Danny the mum or Danny the sister or Danny the wife or whatever. But they're saying you need to find that thing to, find who you are, to feel who you are. I'm just being given a big bunch of red roses, Danny, to give to you directly. So please take their love. Please take those big bunch of red roses because that's when I know spirit just genuinely pulling away, or I've got to go to other people. So please take their love. You've got big bunch of red roses. So I don't know if they're significant to you or anything, but like I say, please take their love. And and I need to come because Lucy Hill, are you there, please, Lucy? Okay, now it's night before sleep. I get that, and I understand where you are, Danny. But just keep going. Lucy, are you there, please? Lucy Hill. More than welcome, Danny. And like I say to everyone, I try and do best I can. I go to those who I feel drawn. So we'll go. But Lucy Hill, if you're there, please say hi, and then I know that you're listening, and I can give you. Lucy Hill, are you there? Give it a few more seconds. If not, then I'll have to move on. I don't want to waste too much time. Oh, well. There she is. Lucy, just in time. I was looking for the next person, Lucy. You're lucky. Hi, Lucy. Hope you're well. Again, as I link into your energy, Luce. I'm going to have to change the wording of what I've got. Okay. But as I tap into your energy and things like that, I'm surrounded by idiots. I'm completely surrounded by idiots and fools. And it's like everyone around you is sort of frustrating you or annoying you. I don't know if you voice it or anything, but I do feel that you got a lot of people around you that are annoying you, and you're just looking at and going, "You're an idiot. You're an absolute fool. You're an idiot." But they're using other words, so I'll have to be careful what I'm using. But I do feel that you're being surrounded by people that are annoying and frustrating you. Panicking then. Don't panic. We got you, Loose. Okay, but I do feel all this around. Again, you're another one that I feel that there's an energy around you that you're constantly on the go. I do feel that you're like Zebedee, you're bouncing around all over the place. I feel your energy is like really high, and you go, and you do. Yeah, my relationship is great. Okay, and it's like you want to get out there, and I feel that someone or something is holding you back. And when your relationship is great, but I do feel that you're being held back or something holding you back. It's like an anchor, and you want to get out there. You want to live life. You want to laugh. You want to dance. You want to fly. You want to cry. You want to do everything. You want to experience life. No good for me. Okay, I understand that, sweet. And well, move forward. Only you and your life can change. Only you can change your life is what I meant to say. Sorry. And so if I'm always a believer, if you're not happy about something, then change it or deal with it. Speak to your partner or whatever, but deal with it. But only you can change you and how you feel. And if you feel that your life isn't fulfilling, I'm being shown by spirit, then you need to find the strength in you to deal with it, either to move forward in what you want to do or to deal with it and to talk to people or whatever. But I just feel an itchy feet. Yeah, he's pulling me back. And that's what I'm getting. It feels like I'm getting itchy feet, and I want to get out there. I want to go. And every time you go to do something, suggest something, I feel like an energy snaps you back. And you're saying it's him, he's pulling you back. Then get out there and live the life that you feel inspired to do. Making a choice doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes it that some people may not necessarily agree with what you're doing. That doesn't mean to say you're wrong or they're wrong or you're right and they're right. It doesn't mean anything. You have to do what's right for you. I will say I've got a lady that connected me, Lucy. She's got a very motherly energy. So I don't know if it's your mum or a grandmother, but the energy she's giving is a very motherly energy. I'm getting a lot of love for you. She cared for you and loved for you a hell of a lot, to the point that I think that you were, she had a soft spot for you or something. But there's definitely a female energy that's connecting to me, and she's got a lovely, beautiful, loving, motherly energy. And it's almost like that no matter, no matter what anyone done, if anyone got anything to do, it's almost like she would be there for you. Okay, I understand you got nowhere to go. I understand that. Um, I feel things are changing for you. I feel um, right. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's just I'm just gonna tell you what I get, Lucy, and then it's up to you. But I feel that there's two or three opportunities of work that you do. You either do multiple jobs or you've got options of where to work. And I feel that if you taking charge of your life, as in where you're going, what you earn, who you mix with, and so on and so forth, and things like that, then I feel that opportunities will start coming your way that will give you the opportunity to move, to do whatever it is you need to do. Um, I feel that there are people around you that could help you, but I feel that you're the type of person that either doesn't like to ask for help or won't accept the help, or if you feel that if you ask for help, it may perceive you as weak or whatever. I feel that you have a very self-independent sort of energy and strength, and very close, beautiful mum, lovely. I feel that you have that you feel that you're weak or you're this if you don't stand up for yourself and you don't do things your way and so on and so forth. I don't feel that's the case this time. I feel that there's people around you that could help you if you asked, or if it's offered and it comes from the right person, it feels right, then accept it. It's okay. But I feel that you're the type of person that doesn't really like to accept help, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's me. But sometimes we may need the help of others. I understand where you're coming from, Luce, when you go, yeah, that's me. Because not so long ago, I was the same. I thought I had to do everything myself. I had to, it was all down to me and everything else. And a lot of it, let's be honest, it is. But there's even been times recently that I had to, accept the help from others, so don't ever um don't ever think that asking out for help is a weakness, because it's not. They're now showing me, I don't know if you understand this, Luce. I'm now showing you going to the gym. I don't know if it is you do the gym or you need to go to the gym or you start to go into the gym, but I'm seeing someone going to the gym and, wearing gym clothes and getting ready and going to the gym and things like that. So I'm seeing that. Um, would you understand that they're showing me a young boy around you, Lucy, that you get on well with? I don't know if it's a nephew or I feel it's a nephew or someone like that, but there's a nephew or a young boy or a best friend's son or someone that around you that you get on really well and you have a good giggle with. And I think you've had the conversation along the lines of that you believe that this young boy has an energy or is spiritual about him, and spirit are just nodding their head and saying yes. I understand that, Luce. You're a bit embarrassed. Asking for help can be embarrassing and things like that, and that's our pride. And I just feel two sons, okay, but I feel one of them or both of them, but I feel that one of them's got a spiritual energy. I do feel that. I feel also the sense of sadness deep within you, Luce, if I'm honest. And it's not a sadness of loss or whatever. It's like you say, it's a sadness of I don't know where to go or what to do. And you feel completely lost. Um, Again, I know this is a cliche, but I'm just being told you need to find what makes you happy. And again, I know that's a cliche and I know it's easier said than done, but it's almost like start doing um, some start doing some things that you want to do that makes you happy. Okay. Just to let people know, when you come onto StreamYard or you see me on the thing, you got to link in through StreamYard, because there's a lot of people that are coming up as just Facebook user and I don't know who you are. Okay, so you need to log in via Facebook and stuff like that. Okay, but Lucy, know that they're with you. Start doing little things just for you that make you feel good, that make you feel happy, that make you laugh. And I feel that will change an energy, a frequency within you and around you. And then I feel that things are going to start to come your way. All right. I understand that it's easier said than done, but please take my love. Please take Spirit's love. Um, I've just been given daffodils to you, darling. So either daffodils are significant or they're taking me to springtime, March, April, May time. But they're giving you daffodils. Please take their love, and I hope things start to turn for you, darling. I really do, and I send out as much love and healing as I can to you when I sit next. I do feel I want to come to Emma Gregory. Emma, are you there? Hello, 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 hello. As I always say, I do come to those who I feel drawn to, but I just saw Emma Gregory name went past, and I try and get to you as much as possible. Hello, Emma. I hope you're well. As I read into your energy, Emma, I do know a certain bit as well, obviously, but I do get a fit, and you know this. Your whole life is changing. And I don't just mean physically, I don't just mean location and job and things like that. I'm also on about your personal life. You're looking at different things. You're trying to get out, you get yourself out there, and you're trying to make your life change for the better and so on and so forth. But what I'm being shown is there's a lot of spirit around you, there's a lot of energy around you. The universe is working with you quite a lot, actually. That's why there's a lot of energy going on around you, and they're asking you to tap into that and see it as an exciting adventure if you don't already. Because I feel that the energy that's around you, if you tap into that and see it as an exciting adventure, then things will explode in a good way, and suddenly life will become manic. It will become, so much stuff, and it even may get to the point where you're like, oh, I can't cope or whatever because there's so much going on. I'm also being shown that there's two or three very good friends around you now that you can rely on, which you definitely didn't you couldn't rely on certain people before, but I'm being shown that you can rely on these two or three people that you consider close and that you can connect with. Spirit want you to continue doing your spiritual work that you're doing. They want you to continue the psychic fairs and so on and so forth. I'm going to have to apologise about that because I'm going to bring it up. They're showing me the stomach issues that you have, that you get indigestion or you have something to do with stomach and that, and it doesn't sit well with you. But again, I feel that's the energy around you, and that you're running around and your energy was hyper anyway. And I feel a lot of that could be stress, anxiety, and worry. But stomach issues, yeah. Okay, I think a lot of it is stress, anxiety, and worry, but I'm also being shown that a lot of it could be particular kinds of food, and I'm being shown acid. So either acidic food, or you got too much acid production or something, and it's creating all these issues, which then doesn't help your mental and spiritual side, because then it makes you worry about that, and it brings all that stuff in. I do feel that each day for you on an energy level is different. It's like you wake up each day and you don't know what you're going to be from one day to the next. You don't know if you're going to be Arthur or Martha, and all that. And this is where they're trying to show you and teach you how to control your own energy. Okay. So, with the vibration up and down and so on and so forth, they're trying to get you to actually sit down and read your own energy, irrelevant of what's going on, and learn how to, you know, to tune it up or turn it down. Because once you learn out your own energy and learn how to control it, it's like turning a thermostat, and you can literally turn your energy up or turn it down, lift you or bring you down. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. And they're saying you have that ability. Also, remember, they're showing me there's like lots of bouncy energy around you at the moment, because I am literally, because the energy that's going on, and I really feel that you're struggling to divert that energy to where you need it to go. And what they're saying is, if you could divert that energy to where you need it to go, I feel, especially on a spiritual level, I feel your healing, your readings, everything else are going to go absolutely through the roof. I do feel this year for you is going to be a very uplifting year for you. It's going to be a completely different year to what last year was. I feel that things are going to go your way. I've seen the wheel of fortune slowly turning and coming back, and it's going to turn the other way, and luck's going to start happening, and luck, things are going to start going your way. Okay. I always give flowers towards the end of most of my readings, not all the time, but most of my reading, and I can feel them putting away, and I want them to move on to some other people. So I was saying to him, like, you know, what sort of flowers or whatever. And they've given me, they're giving me, or I'm seeing ivy, ivy. And then I just heard poison ivy and I heard someone laugh. So I think someone's having a joke with you and having a little bit of fun and pulling your leg. But please take their love, please, Emma. And I'm sure I'll see you again soon. I hope you're all well, everyone. I'm still going on. Whoever I feel drawn to, I see what I can grab. Guys who puts, I'd love to give people, pretty please, may I have a reading, please? I'd love you to, but I don't know who your name is. Stacey Shaw. I'm going to come to you, Stace, if that's all right. I do feel that I've got a lady joining me, Stace, connecting with me. And I do feel that she's going to come in hard and fast. And she's just going to come in with a beautiful energy, a beautiful love. She's coming in with pink roses, which generate love. She's showing me she's giving you lots of hugs because she's so proud of what you do and what you've done, especially in the last couple of years where you started to change your mindset. You started to understand things and you're starting to understand what life and life energy is all about. Does that make sense to you so far, Stace? She is so proud. Um, she is so proud of you, of what you've achieved in your life, especially, like I said, in the last year or two. All right. She wants you to keep going. I feel that you're, I think struggle may be too strong a word, but I do feel that things have become a struggle again at the moment, or things have slowed down a little bit, if that makes sense. Or it just feels like everything just seems to be a bit hard work at the moment. They're saying that's just the energies with what's around at the moment with the full moon and the solar eclipse and everything that's coming up, and they're saying it will lift shortly. Okay, give it another week or two and this will shift. Just carry on with what you have to do with your everyday things that you have to do. There's something to do with they're showing they're proud of you as well, as regards something to do with food. You've cut down food or you've cut something out. Something like that. And I'm seeing it as like a psyche change. Something sort of change is changing your mindset. It's like you see things different from a different light, or whatever, but it's benefiting you. And it's something to do with food. I don't know if it's a diet or you've cut out certain foods, or whatever, but they're saying whatever route you've decided to take regarding the food situation, it's the right thing. You've had to change your diet. Okay, it's the right thing. They're saying it's the right thing and it will do you good. I'm going to be honest with you, Stace. The lady's left. She said, I've said my piece and she's gone. Recently diagnosed as diabetic. Okay. She said her message. She said she's got the important bit across. You know what she was here for and why. And please, please take their love, Stace. Laurie McKinney. Are you there, Laurie? Laurie McKinney. For gin and orange. There you go. Laurie McKinney, you're more than welcome, Stace. Laurie McKinney, are you there, please, sweetie? There you go, Laurie. I hope you're well, Laurie. I do have your husband here, Laurie. Um, I'm okay, Laurie. I'm going to just tell you what I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to tell you how he's blending with me. I'm going to tell you how he's making me feel. I'm going to just say it and then, you know, come out with yes, no, you know, bugger off, you loser, whatever. But I'm just going to say what I'm getting. And the feeling I'm getting is there's times at night time he comes and visits you every single night like he used to do when you were alive. It's almost like you used to do something every single night or you had special time. I feel he connects with you. I feel he's still connected with you. And you know that the bond that you and him have was a lifetime soul connection. He says, I'm here, you're there, and I still see and feel your love. Please see and feel my love. He's given me red roses to give you, or a single red rose in particular. So I don't know if that's significant, but he's taking one out in particular and giving it to you. But he's also giving one to himself. So I don't know if you gave him a single red rose or you put one in his coffin or whatever. But I'm seeing a single red rose. Okay, I get a huge amount of love that he has towards you. I'm seeing either dice or tiddlewinks or something like that, or chess, but I'm seeing like a game that you play or you used to play games together or something like that, and you connected. He's showing me the pain and the grief and the sadness that you feel because I'm feeling that as well. And he sees your silent tears and he says, I wipe your tears away. And he's saying, don't forget the 12th. Well, I'm getting 12. I'm getting the number 12, but I heard the words, don't forget the 12th. And I don't know what that means. And I hope it resonates with you, Laurie. And he's drawing me to Valentine's Day as well, February 14th. He still gives you a flower every week, darling. He just corrected me. He said, I'll give you one every day. He died in December. Okay. 12. Okay, done. And I'm hearing the words from Snow Patrol, darling. You know the song Run by Snow Patrol and Leona Lewis, Run. He said, although you may not be able to hear my voice, I'm still standing right beside you, my dear. He's also telling me he's not happy about a particular male and how they've been since he's passed. And he said he will sort that out or sort that person out. No, don't worry about the song, Laurie. It was just the words. He just used a lyric from a word. That was all. I used it in a eulogy for my mum's funeral years and years ago. And it was, even though you don't hear my voice, I'm standing right beside you, my dear. I'm still standing right beside you, my dear. So listen to that song, Run, R-U-N, Run, by Snow Patrol, Leona Lewis, and you'll understand. He's saying what's happened since he's passed, what's happened to you, he's saying you didn't deserve. And it was not your fault. And he's saying you didn't do anything wrong. You were just doing what you were asked to do or what you believe was right to do. You didn't do anything wrong. I will also, okay, he got his brother going in a lot of trouble. Okay, he'll also say he's also making me feel really hot and I'm starting to sweat. And so I don't know if he had a condition or something that made him overheat or something like that, but I'm starting to really sweat. And I know spirit can sometimes make me feel hot and overheat when I connect. Um, of course, he's proud of you and your children, darling. He's proud how you have all pulled together and helped each other out. He was sweat all the time, had a condition. There you go. But he's so proud how you and the kids have all pulled together and how you stuck up for each other. It's almost like you've become this bond. Now, just a little bit of an uplift. Why is he showing me? I don't know if you remember it. I do. He's showing me Subutio. Remember Subutio? You used to play with the little figures, the little men, and you used to flick them with your fingers. And all that. He's showing me, but he's laughing about that. So I don't know what that is, but please take that, and I hope it resonates with yourself. And he's saying, "Don't worry about the garden." He's saying, "Don't worry about the garden. There's something about the garden, or there's something to do with outside." And he's saying, "Don't worry about it." He said, "There's more important things that money can be spent on." Or he really didn't care about the garden because I'm not getting any sort of thing. But there's something about the garden. He's saying, or something to do with outside. And he's saying, "It's not important. Don't worry about it." Just know he's all around you, darling. He's around you all. Um, he's extremely proud of you all. He's well now. You didn't know about the garden reference. Okay. Right, I'm going to say this, Laurie. I was on a service earlier on this evening, and I had an energy connect to me that no one could take, and no one could take. And I said it at the beginning, and it came in at the end, and no one could take it. And you just said Latino. I've just got taken to that. I had an energy that connected me earlier that took me to the southern states of America, Texas, Nevada, New Mexico, around that area, and Mexico itself. I saw a car, one of those, Hispanic Latino cars that, bounce up and down and do all that and things like that. And someone found it highly hilarious. I'm going to throw it out there. I don't know if it was linked to you, Laurie, but it was something on a service that I had before I came on here tonight, and no one could take it. So, but the energy was still around me. And as soon as you said Latino, that came in straight away. So I'm going to throw it out there, leave it as is. But I'm being taken to Austin in Texas, and I'm being taken to Albuquerque. I'm being taken all the way along that southern coast of the United States and Hispanic and Mexico and around that area. Okay, so if it's with you, great, then I can pass that on. If it's not, I do apologize. Um, I still feel right because I want to move on. I do feel with your husband, he's saying that there is still some time of healing and grieving that needs to be done. Not, he feels a bit awkward saying that. Honduras, okay. Um, he feels a bit awkward saying that, but he's saying there's still some healing that need to be done amongst yourselves. I feel that it's only going to last a month or two, and things are going to start to move. That energy, that feeling is going to lift a little bit lighter, and I feel that life not easier, but life will start moving, and things become easier to deal with. And he's saying if you need anything at all, you or the children, please ask. Obviously, he will keep an eye and do as much as he can, but also you've got to understand with spirit, there's only so much they can do without us asking. Um, and he's saying, ask verbally out loud, ask, help us out. We need some help with this. Could you help us out? And he said, and he'll do everything he can within his power. And he's just mentioned something about a fence line. There's something wrong with a fence line, or a fence line needs to be dealt with, or repaired, or fixed. But there's something to do with a fence line. He's thrown that out there as well. could you pass on his love to his children? I know you would anyway, but it's almost like he's saying, I would specifically like to say, uh, okay, fence found, my son is going to fix it this week. He's just showing you he's all around you, sweetheart. He's just showing you all around you, but he wants you to specifically to tell your children that he came through and that he says, I love you all. And again, I know that's a cliche, but it's almost like he's saying, I specifically went to all my children and always would tell them that I love you. And he wants you to do the same. Go to each and every one of them individually and say, your dad came through, and he wants to say he loves you. He's also showing me a St. Christopher. Okay, just as he's pulling away, I'm seeing a gold St. Christopher. You know, they're one of those neck pendant things with St. Christopher on it, the patron saint of travellers and that carries Jesus on his shoulder. He's just showing me a St. Christopher gold pendant. Now, that is normally, you know, like I say, it's the patron saint of travellers and protection. So he's saying, I'm around you, I'm protecting you, I'm giving you as much love as I can. So please take his love, Laurie, and reach out if ever you need to, Laurie. Ask any questions that you need to, and I see if I can connect him again at any time. Please take his love and take my love. Thank you ever so much, Laurie, for letting me give that reading, and I hope it's helped. All right. Who should I go to next? Who's going to be my next willing victim? Keep smiling, everyone. We'll all get there in the end. Wherever get there in the end is, we'll all find our destination. You're welcome, Laurie. I'm just Kim Byrne. Kim, are you there? Kim Byrne. Typing too fast. It's sort of flying by. Kim Byrne, are you there? How you go, Kim? How you doing? There you are at the bottom. Right, let me. Hope you're well, Kim. Let me tap into your energy. As I tap into your energy, Kim, I get music. I'm getting lots and lots and lots of music. And I feel quite chilled, quite laid back. I'm getting Pink Floyd. I'm getting not unusual. I'm getting, you know, that very relaxed vibe. And I don't know if that's off you or with spirit. That I said I was connecting you and your energy. That's the energy that's around me at the moment. And I'm feeling very calm. And I've got a gentleman that's connecting to me that's making me feel very calm, very chilled, very laid back. I'm hearing the words, don't worry, be happy. Can you take this so far, Kim? If you can keep the messages going, Kim, even if you can't understand it, just say, not sure, and I get more. But I've got a gentleman that's making me feel really, really relaxed, really calm. And would you understand that there needs to be a sense of calmness around you in your life at the moment, or with people that are around you? I feel that there's some very energetic energy that's around you, and there needs to be a sense of calm. And I feel you're saying it's your brother, okay? And I feel that um, when I say he's very chilled and very calm and very collected, and he is, I really quite like his energy. If it's your brother, I really quite like his energy. He's actually so be happy. Very yeah, that's the thing. Don't worry, be happy. It's almost like he's showing me that a lot of things are making somebody go from 0 to 10 in their energy at the moment because there's so much going on and there's so many things that even the little things can become stressful. And he is literally just saying, there's some things you need to let go of that stress. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, things are going to work out okay, or things are going to work out how you want them to work out, is what I'm being shown. I feel that money will turn for somebody around you, or there's a money issue and it's tight, or there isn't enough. And I feel that there is going to be an influx or an incoming of money into your life or someone around you. And I feel that the financial constraints are going to start to loosen a little bit. And it's just shown me, if it is your brother, he's just taking me back to the 70s, or someone used to dress up as a 70s rock star or something, and he's wearing a big curly wig. And I'm getting like T-Rex and Mark Bolan. I'm getting Mark Bolan. Okay, that's why the financial stress and that. I do feel that money will be coming in that's going to relieve that stress. But I'm seeing like a man wearing a curly wig or something and wearing a fancy dress costume or something, and he's laughing, heavily laughing about it. Um, and like I said, there's a connection with Mark Bolan or T Rex or something, or he's making himself look like that. And I'm hearing the song "I Love to Boogie," by T Rex and all that, and dancing to it. So someone definitely loved his music and all that. Not sure about dressing up. It's more of a fancy dress. So someone had big curly hair, like Brian May out of Queen, or like I said, Mark Bolan out of T Rex or something. So I don't know if it's dressing up or someone had big hair, big curly hair, and he's finding it highly hilarious. I also feel that I understand you saying money's tight at the moment, your husband lost a job, so on and so forth. I do feel that like I said, his money coming in, but I do feel that you please accept, please understand this is easier said than done. But I do feel that some laughter and some lightheartedness needs to be found somewhere, and it's not easy when situations are like that. Because believe me, I'm in the same situation, so I understand the financial constraints. Um, And this is where I'm saying he keeps repeating about this calm, bringing in and chill. And it's almost like people need to bring the energy down because the stress and everything else is so much that it's causing, I feel, and I believe, issues amongst other parts of our lives. He's just showing me Chelsea buns and Belgian buns. So I don't know if it's your favorite or his favorite, the Belgian buns with the white icing and the cherry on top. I'm seeing things like that. And he's licking his fingers and things like that. And it's almost like he really uh, enjoyed them or missed them. I'm also seeing orange squash. Unusual, but I'm just seeing orange squash in particular. He's just showing me that. Okay, Kim. Well, again, he's showing you he's around you a lot, Diane. And I know you say you need to laugh more, and it's not easy when you're in difficult situations. But he's just trying to say, bring in laughter. Laughter helps reduce, stress and anxiety and all that. And he is trying to bring in as much calming energy as he can. And I will must have been watching me, and he's just saying that he does. You do feel that calm energy come around, but it's almost like you're saying you resist it because that's not your energy. So you resist it, and you would feel bad if you felt that you could be calm or whatever, especially in the situation that you're in. And he's saying, no, be that person. Try and take on that calm energy when you feel him or it around you. Okay. Reacting to stress. I can understand that completely. He is pulling away, sweetie. He is giving you a big bunch of white lilies to take with you or to give to you. But he's also just saying, as I don't know if it's a laugh thing, something for a memory link or anything else, but he just said to me, "Remember the barbecue, Kim? Remember the barbecue, sis?" And he's laughed and walked off. All right, and he's laughing. He's just saying, "Remember the barbecue," or something to do with a barbecue, and he's walked off. Take the white lilies, take his love, Kim, and I hope the message has helped you. Okay. Now, to everyone else online, I am so, so sorry that I haven't managed to give everyone the reading and come to you. I thoroughly enjoy these. I do it every Wednesday now at 9 o'clock. Veronica's put that up. We've got Rachel for tomorrow, and Bridie at 7 p.m. and Derek 9 p.m. So there's plenty of people. I love, if I could, to stay online and give everyone a reading, but I can't. There's just not enough time. But also, please understand, guys, everyone's struggling at the moment. Everyone's facing their own battles personally, emotionally, spiritually. So just give a smile to a stranger in the street. Just say hello and smile to the person that's serving you at the counter and giving you a coffee. But please understand that everyone's facing their own battles, everyone's struggling, including our own selves. So give yourself some time, give yourself some latitude, give yourself some love, and give everyone else as much love and kindness because we're all dealing with it. So please take your time. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Take care.